again, I'm delaying my planned upload to bring you a little video about some drama that I covered. If you want to know about it, go watch this video and the videos I have linked in the pinned comment below that video. I'll also link some more videos in a pinned comment below the video that you are currently watching, as there are about the second wave to this drama. When I got on YouTube to watch some Jeff Dunham clips...
What?
Yes, I enjoy Jeff Dunham. Even the unamused can enjoy comedians. We need to laugh too. Anyway, when I got on, I noticed a community post from GhostEXE, stating that his final video on Sonic93 will be delayed because she deleted her channel. A wave of disappointment washed over me when I read that. I'm not a fan of Sonic93, or any Sonic YouTuber for that matter, but I still felt disappointed in her running away like this. I understand she was stressed from this drama, that she chose to revive in the first place, and probably couldn't take it anymore. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. Better yet, don't turn the stove on in the first place. She didn't have to delete her channel or even make videos responding to people who called her on her actions and make more responses to their responses on her responses. Ugh, honestly, I think she was going to keep yo-yoing with video responses like that if the drama kept continuing. Originally, I was going to title this video a message to Sonic93, but she ain't gonna watch it, even though I still have things to say that she might need to hear. Okay, Sonic93. You did not have to delete your channel. Your critics offered to talk to you, which you either ignored or lashed out over. Seriously, if you just got into a Discord call with either Aldoin Gajinka, GhostEXE, or anyone else who made videos on you just to talk this mess out, things could have gotten better for you. Box of Fox even tried to offer you coming into a Discord call, but you kept saying, "It will end pretty." What the hell did you mean by that? It wasn't going to end pretty. Was it just going to end up with you screaming at the top of your lungs like a shrilled banshee as soon as the call was made? Or as soon as you felt like you're being backed into a corner? You honestly seem like the type of person who can't control their emotions, so maybe seeing a shrink and working on some coping techniques could do you some good. A little life advice: you can't go through life screaming at people like a brat to get your way. Do you act like this in real life? Like, let's assume you have a job or you are in university. If your coworker, customer, classmate, or teacher told you that you made a mistake, are you going to start screaming at them that they're wrong? You're almost 30. Grow the hell up and learn to recognize you're in the wrong when you objectively are, and talk to people in a civilized manner to get things resolved. If you can't manage to do that, then don't publicly vent and expect zero responses or criticism. If you want to vent without people getting in your face about it, it's called a diary. I'm pretty sure you can afford a cheap notebook to hide under your mattress. I'm not really biased, even though I'm subscribed to a couple of your critics. I always look at things with a neutral point of view. But that doesn't mean my snarkiness will go away when I make my own videos talking about it. So, when I was observing your side of this drama, you came across as a really stubborn person, refusing to carefully listen to what people have to say. You had this air of, I did nothing wrong, everyone's an idiot but me over the situation. In your video response, you kept saying that people aren't listening to you, so you need to make more videos to get people to understand your side of the story. I've watched those videos, and yeah, they are listening to you, and they can clearly see you're not understanding how you're in the wrong, or you're misconstruing what people say in their responses to you, so they need to make another video responding to you in an attempt to help you understand why they're saying the things that they're saying, which clearly was in vain. Also, it's a laugh you try to claim that people don't listen to you when you do the same thing. Hell, in your response video to Alduin, you took a joke and blew it out of proportion as if she was saying that she thinks single people are losers, and you shamed her for liking villain characters. There's nothing wrong with liking villain characters generally or just romantically. I'm sure it didn't help that you had a bunch of fuckboys white knighting and simping for you, like Super Sprite 65. Thanks to the light being shed by Spocter, Super Sprite seemed to only be friends with you either to leech off your fame. Well, no, that's just it. He's trying to leech off your fame. And he saw this drama as a means to get attention because he's too incompetent to gain any level of popularity based on his own merits. Be careful with who you befriend on a platform where you gain followers. Fake friend clout chasers are a thing. Also, Sonic93, your fan brand started attacking people less popular than you and dished out false pedophile accusations to one of your critics with no proof to back up that they're a pedophile, which does nothing but make you look worse. After deleting your channel, I'm guessing you're stewing in anger, blaming Alduin, GhostEXE, and others for you losing friends and people not liking you anymore. Well, sweetheart, the reality is, It's not their fault. It's yours. You lost friends over this drama because your behavior was toxic and disgusting, not because people called you out. I get people having this mentality the commentary channels need to mind their own business, but in the commentary community, it is good to have people call out people for their shit and sometimes abusive behavior towards people, especially people with a much smaller following than themselves. That way, the target can learn from their mistakes and the victim can get a platform to share their voice and defend themselves. I get you don't need permission to make videos on people, but I respect commentators who actually reach out to the target that they're going to make a video on and get their statement to include in the video before they go about making it. Even Blair White reached out to the Blood on the Dance Floor Choma before she made her video on him. Sonic93, you did not handle this situation well as you kept deflecting, using other people's actions to make it look like what you did wasn't as bad, or you kept blaming other people for why you did what you did. In your response video to Alduin, you kept throwing Amy-chan under the bus, somewhat falsely implying she's in a bad relationship, and in Just the Robots and Box of Fox collab, it was revealed that you're controlling and abusive towards your friends, one of them being a teenager still in high school. I dare say that you're somewhat close to Akito Soma levels of abusive when it comes to people who are supposedly your friends. The fact that you were controlling, like they needed your permission as if you were Don Corleone and they're your subordinates needing your blessing to engage with the enemy, aka other ranters, was not so surprising considering how you got so butthurt because a longtime friend did not want to insert themselves into drama that did not concern them. As I said in my original video, just because you make a mess, it's not your friend's responsibility to come in and help you clean it up, or in your case, clean it up for you while you take no responsibility. Also, I think Amy-chan mentioned you felt abandoned because she got a boyfriend and you freezed her out for a while, which is immature and another controlling tactic. To anyone watching this, friends are not your personal property. They are allowed to talk to or be friends with people you do not like. They're allowed to be in relationships and prioritize spending time with their significant other over you and still be your friend. You're not the center of their universe. Speaking of friends, there's also the matter of Sonic93's other, now former friends. So, Ruth, when Super Sprite said to your now former friends, Draco Charizard and Minnie the Mini, that it was okay for you to yell at them as if you were their mother who was extremely displeased that her boys disobeyed her, I didn't know what to think. Or that he's a total brown noser and ass kisser. I see your Discord is mostly people like him who give you head pets and say that you did nothing wrong. Not good for an ego like yours. This could have turned out better if you simply talked to the people who made response videos to you. People who kept offering you olive branches so you can voice your side. But you took those olive branches and you slapped them in the face, rejecting to have that conversation. I get that you're upset with these people, but they didn't make these videos to hurt you. They didn't make these videos to paint you as a bad person. They were simply calling out something that you did was fucked up. When it comes to being a longtime fan of the commentary community, I recognize that when a larger commentary channel makes a video on you, that is a clear sign that you fucked up royally, and reaching out to those people could be a good way to set things right. Considering you're a stubborn and toxic person, I'm betting right now you blame Alduin, Ghosty, or even Melody for losing a channel you worked so hard on, when it's not their fault. You did something horrible, and got caught out for it. Your reaction was to play victim, play ignorance, have people talk on your behalf, and assign blame for why things are the way they are. Like you keep bringing up Jane, who is beyond sick and tired of hearing her name come out of your mouth, as it means to justify your actions. Keep her name out of your mouth. She is a changed person and has moved on. The skeletons the commentary community pulled out of her closet years ago have been laid to rest. Stop digging up those graves for I did nothing wrong points. I imagine your screen name will be immortalized on Urban Dictionary like pentagrams, or you're going to end up another page on Encyclopedia Dramatica. There were so many red flags that should have shown you that you were in the wrong. The dislike bars, the amount of responses you were getting, even your own fan base turning on you should have told you you're doing something wrong and you probably need to stop. But it's obvious you have the self-awareness of a neckbeard nice guy and you were going to keep going until you threw in the towel, which you clearly did. For people watching this who are caught up with this drama, take this as a lesson learned. If you become the target of a commentary community bandwagon, don't do what Sonic93 did. My advice is go on hiatus for a couple of weeks to get your thoughts in order, listen to the response videos being made about you, and try to reach out to your more level-headed critics before you make a response or apology video. That way shit gets resolved and you're more respected for how you handle the situation. Sonic93, if you ever come back, you should try to talk to your critics if they are still willing to hear you out. If not, the unresolved drama will follow you if you attempt to come back with a different name. I mean, look at Princess Ash. She changed her name from Madame, but her videos still get an overwhelming amount of dislikes because she never resolved her drama. She's still a bitch who stole art from a minor. Maybe you can change. I mean, if Jane, aka Akai Dahlia, or even Princess Elizabeth can change and regret their actions from when they were younger, then maybe you can too. But I'm not going to hold my breath. But as of right now, good riddance.